Good morning. So we should be live. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. I think most people have a long weekend this weekend, I believe. Let me know if the audio is good. I didn't actually test my voice this time like I usually do. Frederick, you're early, or you were early, from Texas. Albert, how's it going? Bobby, William. Oh, perfect. Awesome. My water's very, very hot. I don't have a ton planned for today, so it will be kind of like a Q&A. I will talk about a couple things, and then like some jobs coming up. Yes, click the like button, Black Jedi. Good to see you. We just started this. I don't know why the screen is so large. We got to fill that in with comments. Bruce, good morning. How's it going? Let's see. I do have a few things to talk about, but nothing crazy. Gamers New Republic, how's it going? First coffee in your hand. I've already had 2 coffees, so I'm having a tea now. I'm kind of tired today. Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully your drive down to the city yesterday was fine. I think that's you anyway. Is that, I think your last name is your same username. Roger, how's it going? I don't even know what kind of tea this is. It's like I don't know. Usually I have green tea, but this is like a orange something tea. I think it was like orange dandelion. Can you do a 2023 optimization video for Unifi? I was thinking about doing a... Oh crap, I gotta get this cable away from me. Yeah, maybe an optimization video. There was also something in the Unifi forums, because I know people, they want me to do a video based on firewall rules, and this person actually had a very good... It's an older topic, but it still kind of relates. I forget where the heck they put it. I clicked on it the other day. Was it under releases? No, community, featured topics maybe? There was just somebody created this really nice like diagram of how the firewall rules interact with the firewall. I'm going to try to find it, and maybe I'll do a video on it, and I'll kind of tag that person's topology that they had. Scott, good morning. Malik, how's it going from Central Massachusetts? Microchip. David, good morning. Let me just see. I saw that as of yesterday, over 70,000 UDM pros have updated. Really? Where do you find that? I don't know where you even find that type of information. Roger from Netherlands. Question, could you elaborate on how to properly configure a guest hotspot? I may do a new guest hotspot video, but not yet. They released a early access version of the network controller that does it a lot better. Any advice from switching from the UNVR to the UNVR Pro? All you need to do is take the backup and then migrate the backup into the UNVR Pro, and it'll be good. Is the Unifi Cloud Key Gen 2 compatible with Unifi OS 3.0? I think it is. I haven't used the Cloud Key in a while. Max, good morning. Oh, you had a post there. That's funny. Yeah, so the guest hotspot, they're redesigning how they do it. I don't use a lot of guest hotspots. I try to stay away from them. They just don't work too well. Yes, Chantel is in the house. Queen Bee, she's going to probably mention... she's probably going to mention we went to medieval times yesterday. It was fun. I don't know how I could show a picture of it, but I did oh, I have it on Twitter. I'll show that after. Major Tendonitis, how's it going? Good morning. From BC. Gina. Let's see. Unifi OS. Oh, okay. So it is running 3.0. Nice. Cyberdog, how's it going? Good to see you. I'd take 11 Celsius, or you know what? I like it colder, but it's fairly warm here today. For some reason, my computer is showing Fahrenheit. I got to switch that because we're in Celsius here. Ackham? Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad, from Germany. Robert, good morning. How many updated there need to be for UDM Pro to release? So right now it's on like 2.4, 2.7. They'll be bringing it to 2.5. Whatever. And then after the 2.5, they'll push it to 3.0. 2.5 does bring you some features. I forget what exactly, but it does bring you some other features. 2.4.27 didn't bring you anything. It's just the migration path. Kevin, good morning. I'll let you know through Discord. Okay, cool. Well, the UNVRs the pros came into stock. I saw it. I got a notification. It came into stock last week, and then they sold out right away. Does migrating to a CloudKey Gen 2 Plus from a software controller, just like you said about, the UNVR? So like the migration is pretty easy. You just download the config file and then load it. If you're just taking Protect. Steve, good morning. I don't know if I said good morning to you. I should turn on the air. It's warm. Do you know if you can get NextDNS to UDM SE to work without installing it? I haven't tried it, so I'm not too sure. Is it possible to set up, configure a Unifi AP without Unifi management, maybe via app? You could do standalone mode, and I think I have a video on it. Let me just see. I believe I have a video. It's old, but it should work. Standalone. Oh, here we go. January 5th, 2021. See how many people viewed it. 49,000, not bad. There we go. Would the backup be the same transfer from UDM base to the UDM SE? You could take your network config from the Unifi network controller, but you're not going to be able to do like a full console rebuild because they were on the UDM Pro, or the UDM base was on 1.0. Andrew, good morning. Gene, good morning. How's it going? Interesting you mentioned firewall. I have the Dream Machine home use only and have no idea if I'm supposed to configure it for threats. You can. I mean, it's all personal preference. What I would do, I would have threat management on. I'd have it on level, I forget how they do the leveling, level 5, or, you know, the highest that it could go. It toggles off 35 different switches just to protect yourself. Yep. 3.0 is great. Yeah. I mean, 3.0, the best thing for me on 3.0 was the logging. I mean, we have load balancing, we have OpenVPN, we have WireGuard, all that stuff, but the logging is way better. Could you talk about how to disable NAT on the UDM SE? Possibly, I don't think you can. Like, are you trying to like kind of put your UDM into bridge mode? Like, if you don't want your UDM to give out DHCP and stuff like that, you could specify different DHCP servers. I don't know if you could put it into like a bridge mode type thing. There hasn't been like a crazy amount of stuff that's come out with Ubiquiti lately that isn't early access, so I can't like talk about any of it. If I wanted to do a video on something, the only thing new that came out is this right here. And for some reason it's loading really slow. So, I mean, I could try to get a CloudKey stand and do a review on it, but it's not going to be much of a review. It's going to be plugging in a CloudKey to it, and that's it. It's a stand. It's a piece of metal. I think it might have like a USB-C charger maybe in the bottom of it. Let's see. Conveniently stand your CloudKey Gen 2 Plus in an upright position. I am so surprised they came out with this. And why it was in early access for so long. It's kind of funny. I'm running the software network controller and migrating. Migrating. And do I need to do a backup? So I would do a backup of the network controller and then load it into your CloudKey. And the firmware should be the same. If I wish I could do, well, the problem, like, you know, I can't order anything from the States anymore because the freight forwarder is not working for me, or I would buy this. I should, well, my contact hasn't been in touch with me for a few weeks, or a few emails anyway, so maybe I'll email them. I mean, this is something that they're probably not trying to push. I mean, it's a $19 stand. How much money could they really be making off of it? I've never seen no NAT on a Unifi router, but using an edge router with no NAT substitute for Cisco, like Comcast. Yeah, you could do it with like edge routers. Holds it upright. End of video. Yep. I mean, I love doing anything Ubiquiti. I'd probably, if I did get one of these, I'd probably put it in with a bunch of different accessories like these right here. So the access point mounts, I haven't done a video on. So it would be like a mashup of different accessories. I think that would make for a decent video. Where the heck was I? What network discovery software app do you use to set up IP to get the IPs? I use Advanced IP Scanner. I think that's what I used. I mean, it's just easy. And you don't need to download it onto your machine. You could just run it. Right? You don't need to download it. You could run and that's it. I'll put that in chat. Where was I? You can disable NAT, setting it to routing mode only. It works, but it's still... Oh, I've never tried. Michael, good morning. How's it going? Belly, good morning. Yeah, this tool is great. I use it. I did a video on it. Or I don't know if I did a video on it. Did I? Advanced. I did do a video on it in 2020. In 2020. I'm not going to pull up the video, but apparently... Oh my God. Hold on. Let's open this, but then mute it. I kind of wanted to look at it for a second. I wasn't going to, but... I think this was in my... Oh my God. This is when I was using a laptop to record videos. And it was in my bedroom back in the day. Huh, all right, well, that's kind of cool. It has 5,000 views. That's all right. I use it quite a bit. I think it's great. I mean, Macs, I forget which one would work on a Mac. There are a couple scanners for a Mac. But let's get back to Ubiquiti. So there hasn't been a whole lot. I will be doing a video coming out on Tuesday on this right here, which is the new Unifi Access dashboard, which they have changed quite a bit. It looks different. As you can tell, like the locations are different. Most active users, things like that. I haven't pushed any of my customers to this. Most of my customers now are using UID because they're they're like 2 to 3 doors, and that comes in the free package for UID, and then they could open their doors with their phones. So not a lot of my customers will be using this, but I think it's important to go over it. I don't know how many people here even use Unifi Access, but I love it. I think it's a great great application. I'm glad they've added it in. And then hopefully next week they come out with some more network releases. We'll see. I was going to get a Mac. What was I going to get? I was going to get the new Mac Mini, and then I just decided not to. Yeah. Have you ever done a video with a Unifi employee? So I tried to. When this whole UDM migration was going, you might have seen it in the Discord, but when the whole migration was going, I asked my contact, like, can I interview, UI Glenn, UI Marcus, or UI Tom, like one of the people who are usually out in front in the community. And they said, no, pretty much they need to focus on their work. And realistically, it probably would have just got a lot of backlash, that video, because as you can see in the forums, people are still freaking out about Unifi 2.0, moving to 3.0, which hopefully that comes soon. I mean, once that comes, I will do another video on it. Once it hits 2.5, I'll do a video on it. I'll go over through all the new features that come with the UDM Pro 2.5. Even though I've already done a video on it with the SE, just to, let people know. And then once 3.0 comes out, I'll do that as well. It would be nice, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could ask them directly, but they would probably have to go through their channels and see if they're allowed to. I'm sure there's something in their contract, and seeing as my contact already said, probably not a good idea right now, I wouldn't go behind their back to try to do that. Other things. So I have some jobs coming up that will be on-site jobs. I have the person that I did my last video for the camera system that was on site. We're going to be doing another system for them. I think it's about 15 cameras. A lot of people were saying, oh, why don't you just like grab a GoPro or something and put it on your head and, instead of the DSLR. I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I do have a GoPro 8, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy a new GoPro. So I just bought this one this morning. GoPro Hero 11 Black. And I bought like this accessory bundle. So I'll put this strap on my head. And, you know, I'll still bring my DSLR camera to get different angles. But on this next job, I'm just ripping out this 1U patch panel that they have in. We'll be throwing in a UDMSE, a 24 port switch. What else are we doing? And then, you know, taking down all their cameras and then re-putting up. I think we ordered bullets or something like that. We're not pulling any cables in this job. They're already there. But I will take it all from my GoPro and from my DSLR. So it'll be interesting. And I keep looking at this camera because right now I'm using a Elgato camera to stream with. I decided I'm just going to use my Canon 4K for doing YouTube videos. That way I don't need to unmount it all the time. So that will be fun. And then we have that cable job that was supposed to be 200 cables. It got dropped down to about 100 cables. That's coming up. I'll be filming that. That will look cool with the GoPro. You'll be able to see me pulling all the cables. And I think that's it. I have another job that I just quoted for like a network takeover. I'll have to look left and right. That's the problem. So people want that. They want to see the point of view. I think with the GoPros, they have like the stabilizer feature. But I mean, that's what the people want. That's what they're going to get. You're going to get seasick. When I first started doing the, what is it? What did I call them? On the job or something like that? Is this it? This was probably one from the GoPro 8. I would think. Yeah, so this is the GoPro, and see, I didn't have it like the full resolution. It was kind of cut off here. Oh, I forgot about this job. I mean, it doesn't look bad. So that's on top of my head right now. And yeah, you are going to get motion sick. So things like this, when I'm doing, I'll kind of switch between the views, or maybe grab a big tripod and then have two different cameras for different angles. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, sorry, it's not a takeover. It's not a takeover. So it's a brand new build. There was a communication contractor in there that ran all the cables, and they don't do networking, so I'm doing it. Yeah, no, it's not a takeover. Wrong word. So what we're doing in that, we're doing the access points. Everything's cabled, so it's really, there's already a network rack. I'm putting in a UDMSE. We're putting in two 48 port PoE switches. I forget if I did Pro or not, and then a couple APs. You've helped me greatly improve my network rack. I was not aware of the Keystone patch panels. Yes, the Keystone patch panels are great. One thing I wish that Ubiquiti did differently, and I've mentioned this a few times. Where the heck are their patch panels? Am I blind? I think I am. Do they have it? Oh, here, there. I wish they had a cable management arm. It's really missing. They should do like a revision to it and put a management arm. Oops. 24 port Keystone patch panel. Like, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people say they don't like the Cable Matters one, but something like this, just put a cable management arm so the weight of the cables don't just droop. And then you could lightly tie wrap them into these little straps. That's what they're missing on theirs, in my opinion. Question, do you know why the USW Pro or 24 Pro doesn't support? I have no idea. It doesn't? That's weird. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, it would have to say on their website. I thought they mentioned it. Under any switch that does AR. Where's the Pro here? Right there. Yeah, this one doesn't say AR. What one do I have? I have the USW. I have this one. Oh, this doesn't say AR either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't used the 24. I rarely use the AR function other than doing videos on it. That's the only time. Other than that, I ever like never touch it. What is the best price Unifi camera that works with on Wi-Fi, powered by USB-C? The 3, the G3 Instant. This one right here. That's the best. I probably would, for the extra $20, go with the G4 because it's indoor-outdoor rated. I'm not sure if it's okay to post a link to show you pictures. So the problem with posting links in YouTube, YouTube will just delete it. I won't be able to see it. You're still on 1.12, so I just pushed, I look after a couple of real estate agent, or it's one real estate agency, but they have a bunch of different branches. And I'm like, you know what, it's Friday morning. I'm like, should I push them to 2.4.27? I'm like, I don't really want a headache of things going down, but I ended up doing it at like 4 in the morning. PM, how's it going? Good morning. Ash, how's it going? I use a 24-port Keystone coupler patch panel for my rack. That way I don't have to punch down the cables. Nice. I actually went with the brand you showed on Amazon with the arm. Oh, so you went with this one. The cable matters. Or the vertical cable. I use vertical cable. Vertical. That one camera job, I did use the patch panel, Ubiquiti one. I probably won't use it until they get a management arm on it. I don't even know where they have it. Patch panel. Wow, I didn't realize they had all this stuff on Amazon. I don't see the typical one that I use. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have it on here. But I buy mine through a vendor and they have tons of them. It looks pretty much the same. It's a Keystone patch panel with a management arm. Don, how's it going? Hope you're keeping busy. Stick a G3 instant under the eave. We'll go to G4 soon. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, where is my G3? I have 2 G4s in my backyard right now, just like wired terribly, because I wanted to see how they last the winter. One's just sitting on top of, outside of my window plugged in, and then one's on the back fence. I think I did a video on it, and they're still working. Nothing wrong with them. I want to upgrade my UDM Pro to 2.4.27, but forum threads make me hesitant. So the problem with forum threads, and not everybody, like there are people who know what they're doing, but there's some people who are more entry level, and so they're hitting issues that probably really aren't issues. I don't know. I found it stable so far. That's why I pushed out. So people's UDMs were getting bricked. That's when it was in early access. I think they fixed that now. Carson, how's it going? Good morning. Amen, how's it going? Hey Cody, I'm so glad you're on. I need your help with the RPS mode activated. Getting this RPS mode activated. Now my PoEs are not working for my CCTV. I have no idea. You're using a 48 port switch. I'm not sure. You'll have to send me an email on that. Let's say I download media from less than trustworthy sources to a PC in an isolated subnet. Are there firewall rules I can implement that would safely make the media available using Plex to other subnets? You'd have to do firewall rules, accept rules, block rules, that type of stuff. Kilnai, good morning. How's it going? Use D-Lock patch panel. You guys can't tell I'm pretty tired today. I'm blaming Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell last night, and that's what's making me tired. All the greasy tacos. They actually had a Mexican pizza, and it was all right. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. Oh yeah, those look kind of cool. They're like in boxes. Weird. Oh, got a G5 bullet. I still didn't get the notification checked out and got it luckily. If you're doing the notifications through Ubiquiti's website, if it goes in order. Like if you're the first person to press the notification, you'll get it right away. But if you're like 1,000 in line and they sell out, you'll never get the notification. Jeff, good morning. Are you still? Yes. Oh yeah, I'm still into Ubiquiti. The issue why I haven't been releasing Ubiquiti videos, there hasn't been anything new, right? So there's nothing new for me to do besides this Unifi access update, which I'll be doing this week. And there were other people on the channel saying like, can you add some other vendors to your channel? I'm like, you know what? I might as well. So Grandstream, I'm interested in. I do have a bunch of clients running Grandstream. Synology, for sure. We're going to be doing more of the router video and also some NAS videos. It's just changing things up a bit. Once Ubiquiti comes out with more devices from early access or new firmware, we'll be doing tons of it. Every time they come out with something new, I'll be doing it. You use TrendNet. Yeah, TrendNet's, I mean, it's all just metal and keystone inserts. That's it. Some people are running other apps in containers. Yes, so if you are running anything in containers, it will totally erase that. Thanks for the help with my questions in Unifi. Made me very happy and confident. Yeah, no worries. No problem. I don't use Plex. And I won't be doing videos on Plex. If you want to look for someone who does use Plex, I think Bite My Bits does. I don't really watch his channel, but I believe that's primarily what he does. I use the DVR on my Plex. I don't know. I got to look into what Plex actually does. I know it's like some sort of media server, but I just watch Netflix. That's it. Netflix and, other, Prime and stuff like that. Which, speaking of, has anybody watched the latest Last of Us? Don't spoil anything. I'm going to watch it after this. I noticed on your USW egg that you had to block a port to get it to work. Had to block a port. Yes. I forgot why I did that. I think I did it in the wrong order. There's a certain order how you have to lag connections together. I tried to set up once, never could get the link. There is a certain way, Unifi lag. I think they have a documentation on it. I thought they, hold on. When enabling lag, you should be certain to, that configuration changes are first done on the most downstream switch and then move upstream. Towards your Unifi OS console or the network application. I'll put this in the thing. I don't know which video you watched. Oh, if it was the USW aggregation. I don't even remember. Uh, 3.0 on the cloud key has no Docker containers. I'm guessing SE is the same. Yeah, so the Unifi 3.0, when the Pro gets pushed to it, all of the consoles are going to be the same. Linus does too. Yeah, I don't use it. I made a mistake of buying a 48 port patch panel. I found it to be a hassle. Yeah, so it's easier. Like what I usually do, I go patch panel switch in that way. Sometimes like if you're having a big build out, you could put, if you have a 24 on top, then you could put a 48 port in the middle and then another 24, depending on how the ports line across. You use Plex and it's great. Maybe I'll look into Plex. I probably wouldn't ever do videos on it, but does the Doorbell Pro USB option carry both data and PoE? It does, but I don't know if any of their devices are out of early access yet. Are they? Anybody know? Because they have like the adapter for it. I don't think it's out of early access right now. Because I have one here. I don't know if it's the first generation or second, because they kind of switched up how the adapters work. Oh, so you got this. See adapter. Yeah, so if you're using something like this is just for power. That's it. You still have to go through Wi-Fi, but they do have a PoE adapter thingy coming out eventually. I have some custom Mongo scripts to issue vouchers tied to purchase Wi-Fi and have no containers, making it easy to run. Makes my UDMSE and Pro after 2.5 stable. Yeah, I don't know if we don't do a lot of captive portals at all. Yeah, so found the G4 instant on the UI for 132. And this isn't, no, I don't think that's too bad, like price-wise. They did raise the price of the G3 instant, which is $105, which what it used to be, what, $29 US. This I would go with this, and I think they did raise the price on it a bit. I don't remember paying 132 bucks for it. I think it was 99 bucks at one point. How many U's in a 48 port patch panel? Two U's typically. You can buy high density 48 port patch panels. Actually vertical 48 port keystone patch panel, high density vertical cable. They sent me a bunch of stuff. Let's see if this is it here. So if you're really low on room, that's not it. That's just a punch down. Anyway, it's 48 ports in 1U, which is very tight. If you ever have to pop out a keystone out of there, good luck. It does save you room though. It saves you 1U. Same with me for Plex. I don't really understand the whole local movie storage movement. I don't understand it either, but maybe there's something we're missing. I don't know. The new Reolink doorbell. Actually, somebody sent me, I forget, if you're in the live stream, if you want to mention your name. I forget who sent it to me, but I have to do a video on it. Actually, I could look right here. Kelly sent me it. Sent me it a while ago, and yeah, I'll do a video on it. There was one thing actually from Reolink that looks kind of cool. It's like a Reolink fisheye camera. It's a new one, but I can't get it yet. They keep emailing me trying to get me to do videos on their cameras and wanting to send me gear, but I don't want to do any videos until, oh, here it is. It almost looks like a total ripoff of the AI 360. Look at that. Does that not look, oh, damn it. Just downloaded the picture. Does this not look like the AI 360? Almost identical, one would say. So that was revealed at CES. I don't know when they're coming out, but I will do a review if they send me this. And I could kind of compare it to the AI 360, I guess. Yeah, you need to look to see like transcode. I think Willie Howe was talking about it on his live stream yesterday. You need to look at, you know, transcoding and stuff like that to see if your NAS is capable of it. And if you guys want to hit the like button, we're almost at 100 people here and only 30 likes. A PoE adapter can pass the data and the power. Yep. Oh, can it? Oh, do you have one of the adapters? I think I do. I think I have one of the adapters. I haven't taken it out of the box yet though. Hey Cody, have you gone down the route of integrating Unifi cameras to HomeKit? I have not. Works great, but running into some issues with delays ongoing. Yeah, I haven't done it. I don't have enough time to mess around with that stuff. I want to, but there's so many other things that I want to learn. And HomeKit is kind of on the back burner for me. I have Plex running on my NAS, which works great to stream movies, but that right to my TV. Okay, gotcha. Most smart TVs or streaming servers have the Plex app. Yes, they do, actually. That's true. Well, when you own over 500 DVDs, getting them into the Plex server so you can watch them. Okay, that's cool. So it's pretty much like your own little Netflix, I guess you could call it. I could download a DVD in minutes. I don't even have a CD player or a DVD player on my computer. Like they don't make, you have to buy them externally or install them yourself. Computers don't come with DVD anymore. What else was I going to talk about? This job was okay. I forgot about this job. Yeah, that was interesting. I think they had a bunch of hike vision cameras, which I don't like at all. Let me get rid of that. What else was I going to talk about? Grandstream, I like it. There was one thing that because they have more than just unified, like more than phone systems. They have a bunch of access control stuff, which I kind of want to look at. They have like these door phones where it could unlock a mag lock or electric strike, which is really cool. Because I do have some businesses who have Grandstream systems and they just want one door. They don't want to integrate it with Unifi access. They just want one door to be able to buzz the door open and that's it. And I think that would be a great solution. But I believe there's still about $500, $600. Yes, I've had my G4 Doorbell Pro on the PoE for almost a year and tested it with the newer white one. Yeah, I haven't cut a hole in my wall yet. I'm waiting until it kind of goes to general access before doing that, so I could do a video on it. Do you think Ubiquiti is ever manufacturing the USW Enterprise 24 PoE no stock for ages? I think they will. That's my favorite switch, actually. I hope they do, because I want to get some more. Maybe the Plex community is linked with torrents. Yeah, probably, maybe. I mean, I just don't do any of that stuff, right? I use a QNAP NAS and store my personal home videos, kids, grandkids, and rip my DVDs and Blu-rays, and allow internal home networks. Okay, that makes sense. I still have the USB disk drive in my. Oh, nice. Yeah, there was one time where I needed a DVD drive for some reason. I don't have one here anymore, though. Plex, my own personal YouTube. That's kind of cool. You have a 2.5 symmetrical fiber internet connection. That's awesome. I just got my backup line. So what happened with, I had both Bell and Rogers. They're the two biggest ISPs in Canada. My Bell is 3 gig by 3 gig. And then I was paying about, at the beginning of my Rogers contract, because it was a business line, I was paying about $200 a month, which was fine. I got 5 static IPs, blah, blah, blah. I didn't realize my contract was over. So I started getting bills, and I hadn't looked at it for over a year. I was being charged like almost $500 a month for this internet that I didn't even use. Most of the time it's unplugged. So anyway, I got rid of that service, you know, after spending $5,000 for the year. And then I just got their residential, which is like $90 for 1.5 gig. And I just hooked that up. But there's a problem on our street for the upload. So now they have to, like, I'm getting like 2 meg upload speed, which is terrible. I certainly owe you a case of beer for your past out. Oh, no worries. How to donate? I honestly don't even know. There's like super stickers and stuff you could send. If you're on mobile, it probably won't work, but no worries. Don't worry about that. In Ontario, we can't share they must have came out with that. I don't share passwords. Like, it's just Chantel and I who use the Netflix in our house. I was giving my dad a password for Crave or something like that. I hate that cases no longer seem to support the slot. That is true. Bell Canada does have 8 gig symmetrical. I didn't go with that because it's like $500 a month. I don't think I'll ever get a Patreon. I don't really know what I do. Like, I have memberships. If people are really wanting to throw money my way, I mean, you could super sticker. You could. I have a. What else do I have? I had like a Ko-fi or something like that before. So we have these memberships. Actually, I don't want to show this because it will show earnings and stuff like that. Not that I care, people. I've already shown people what I earned last year. But there's like memberships. The only thing the memberships give you right now is like the badge icon, which I've been meaning to switch. And when you post comments, there's a section where members come up first. I've been thinking about being able to share, like, put members so they could view videos like a day early if I have them done. I don't know. We could do member only streams and stuff like that. We'd have to get enough members to do like member only streams, and maybe we do like a Discord call and people could ask me. Like right now we have 34 members. So it's not really enough to do a live stream. Malicious Mango, how's it going? Yeah, I don't use Patreon. I think I have Ko-fi. I believe I have a Ko-fi, but I don't even know if I could log into it. It doesn't matter either way. Doing a Unifi talk install on Tuesday. Nice. I just helped somebody do a full Grandstream install. That was fun. The integration with VOIP.MS, just because I know it so well, the VOIP.MS, actually this Grandstream install was analog, which I haven't worked with analog in a very long time. But it went very easy, super easy. In Spain, in some areas like mine, we get 10 gig symmetrical for $27. That's insane. I forget what I pay for my 3 gig by 3 gig, but the thing is, I don't need that speed. Like, who does? It's good to be able to see it, but you really don't need it. Let me just see here. I want to look at these locks. Wi-Fi voice video. Where did they have it again? Networking, UCM, Wi-Fi voice, industrial. Is it this? Grandstream. Grandstream, electric strike. I mean, it's not an electric strike. It's just a, I think it's a video phone. Grandstream. Video phone. Strike. I hear my cat going off. The cool thing with this, I mean, it's the same kind of with the UID. You could open up the doors with the phone. I'm trying to find it. I think Willie did a video on it. Oh, this is it here. Ah, crap. I don't know what the model is. Let's just look on Amazon, shall we? And stream door phone. I don't know if that's what a video phone. Video phone. Oh, that's not it. Door phone. Something like this. I think one of them, though, you could tie into, I believe you could tie them into mag locks and stuff like that. And there's NFC cards, so I think I may grab one of these and, you know, mess around with it. Let's see. I will show that. I'm not going to read this word, though. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Does Unifi? Some people have trouble donating for some reason. Yes, and on mobile phones, YouTube hasn't really integrated that much. I think they just introduced sharing and stuff like that. Going to set up talk with VOIP.MS after I get the hardware in Canada. Awesome. Yeah, it's very easy to do. I do see these members. I'm going to look at that in a second. You'd never need that, but you want it. Yeah, that's the thing. Whoa, thank you for the 27 Canadian. That is amazing. Thank you very much. They're showing 2 here, though. Is there 2? Was one like a membership or something? Oh, weird. It just showed twice. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You definitely don't need, like, I do appreciate them, but you don't need to. My videos get me enough business as is, but I do really appreciate the $27. That will buy me a few coffees. Backups are a bloop. Yep. So Unifi will eventually have, hopefully, talk in Canada, because that's what I'll be pushing to, like, my small clients for sure. And most of the businesses I work with are like small to mid-size. Thinking door locks would be a good add-on top for PoE security. Absolutely. I don't know if the Grandstream phone is PoE. I would assume this is, though. Built-in RFID, SIP, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I would assume it is. I don't see the back, though. I know they do have, like, different wiring for, you know, integration with the door strikes and stuff like that. Their GDSM, I've been playing around with that more, and the client that I just did set up for, they have GDSM. They don't know phone systems at all, but they hooked it up so that they could manage their clients, which in turn I'd be managing it. And it's just like the unifi.ui.com. I don't know why Synology doesn't have that out yet. I know they're trying to, though. I need to download random software and run servers. Oh, yeah, why not? Why not? I don't know when Unifi Talk will come here. I've been bugging them. Hopefully soon. Grandstream site products, unified communication facility management. Yeah. Yep. I like, that's what you're telling me. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay, so Grandstream site. I thought you were telling me, now where are we going? Hold on. Let me pull this up to the side so I could read it while I'm doing it. Grandstream site products. Oh, yeah. I knew I saw it somewhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. Control, like, I want to get into all their stuff. They have a lot of products. The thing with YouTube, nobody cares about Grandstream. Like, if you look at I mean, some people do, but you look at the numbers, and you're not going to, like, it doesn't matter which creators putting them out. You're not getting a ton of view on Grandstream stuff, but I still think it's good to know and good to put out there. Yeah, they have a bunch of different doors. That's cool. All right, let's get back here. Ubiquiti's $19 taco holder. Yes, that's actually true. I do. There's a two-way relay. Yes, that's right. I need to get around to finishing my automation stuff, just the Shelly smart plug. I needed manufacturing issues and they delayed it. Yeah, there's been a lot of delays lately on everything. I think you probably could somehow use Ubiquiti phones with Grandstream, but I haven't tried though. Ubiquiti phones did get more expensive. Not that they're not worth it, but they did get more expensive. Oh yeah, I'm definitely thankful for people who push out smart stickers and stuff like that. Absolutely. And I do appreciate it. I need to get around to this proper backup servers. Yep. Let me see. At the moment, my backup, I hope the drives never die. Yeah, that's so I have a couple Synology NASs running, and then I started using C2, which works really well. It is PoE and then could unlock doors. So yeah, that's kind of like the Ubiquiti system, right? So Ubiquiti is trying to tie everything into one, which is great. Yeah, Willie's done videos on Grandstream. Yep. Yep. I'm just trying to do my own kind of thing on it. So people wanted different vendors on the channel, so we'll integrate Grandstream. We'll integrate Synology. Well, somebody sent me something too, which is kind of random for the channel. This is more home use. Whoops, I should drop those DMs. This is more home use. Oh, look at that dirt stash. Chantel and I at medieval times. And our person won, our knight won, which is great. Oh, look at little Mocha. Look at her going. Oh no, oh no, no, I can't do that because the music, but hold on. She's starting to use her wheel a lot more and going pretty quick. Right there, she's not going so quick, but hopefully she doesn't get hurt doing that. What the heck? Oh, it was this. GT6 Wi-Fi. So Azu sent me these things, so this will be an upcoming video. I haven't plugged them in yet. They have RGB on the front, I believe, which will be interesting. So these are like mesh units that they sent me, and I'll do some testing with it. I'll try using, you know, my PlayStation and stuff downstairs with it. I think they'll be a cool device. I believe they're like $900 though. Very expensive. Going to get your setup help in the... Okay, no worries. Should I have everything connected first? Still have 3 wired? It probably makes it better for you because then we could get everything done at once. But it's totally up to you. As long as you have your, you know, your firewall set up, I could do config on it. I want to run Cat6a through my walls, but my landlord won't. Yes, most landlords wouldn't let you do that, unfortunately. Regarding keystones, I checked out the ones you used, and I'm sure you have good success with them. But I have to go with Leviton, which are stupid expensive. Yes, Leviton are, and I hate them. I've never liked Leviton, but I mean, yeah. Everybody has a different way of what they like, or thing of what they like. Where did you find the wheel? I don't know. Chantel bought it, I think. Cat wheel. So our cats are a little larger than, you know, your standard house cat. Like these are too small. I forget what it's called. But you could buy, I mean, go on Amazon, you could find anything. Yeah, I don't know where she bought it. I thought she got it off Amazon. Let me see. Cat wheel. Cat wheel. Cat wheel. Cat wheel. One fast cat? I don't think that was it. I don't think she's in the live stream anymore either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll ask her for next live stream and find out. You can't put any other phones, I don't think, on Unifi Talk. I mean, Ubiquiti is pretty proprietary. I was concerned about reliability at some of the keystones at PoE. The vertical cable are great. Vertical are amazing. How is it with RAT? So we had... we have construction behind our house, and that usually brings in, you know, critters that are getting displaced. So all behind us used to be forest. This was, I mean, before we moved in, it was forest. Now it's just open area where they're building new houses. We like to feed the birds too, so there's always bird seed. So there ended up being some rats in the backyard. And the only way to get rid of them, I wanted to like catch and release, do it humanely, but the exterminators say that won't happen. Like you need to put some, you know, food out for them. That's going to make them not feel too great. I feel horrible about it, but we got to do it. It seems to be better the last few days, but we'll see. We'll see. Unless they just move on. Hopefully they just move on into the forest and we don't ever see them again. They weren't in the house. They were just in the backyard. PoE question. If I need to use a PoE adapter to add power to the cable, does it matter if the cable is Cat 6A or Cat 6 if the device is 2.5? Yes. So it does matter. Cat 6 could do 10 gig at a short distance. Cat 6A, you could go up to 100 meters or 300 feet. Another thing I want to buy I want to buy my cats a new catio. And get rid of, I want them to have some more space. Like this is, I think this is the one I have. Oh, that one's kind of cool too. Wow, the price went way down on this. Oh, unless I bought it in Canadian dollars. So this is kind of something like we have for them right now, but I want something that they could run around in. Maybe like that. That doesn't look too big, does it? I don't know. That'll be a next summer project, and then I'll rewire it up for cameras and stuff like that. Or we could get somebody to build one, because I'm definitely not handy. It took me forever to get that set up. Okay, so ask your last couple questions. I'm gonna go for maybe 10 more minutes, and then I am gonna get off. Usually I play video games after, but I'm not. I'm tired. But if you do, what is my channel? Hold on. If you do like video games, I have a video game YouTube, which is just Twitch uploads for me playing live. So that's my that's my YouTube video gaming, and then this one's Twitch, which I do stream a couple times a week on Twitch. Today I'm definitely not. How do you stop your cats from scratching your furniture? So we have lots of like cat trees. We have a ton of cat trees in the house. Cat trees. Some people used to declaw. We don't. Oh, crap. That's going off. Thank you for the follow. I didn't realize that I had that. I had to turn that stream alert off. Boop. Okay. So we have cat trees that go right up to the ceiling. And then we have like smaller ones throughout our house like this. And they all have scratching posts on them. I mean, they still do scratch a little bit, but not much. So what I wanted to do to the catio, so they no, it's okay. I forgot that I had the alert set up on this scene. Anyway, it's okay. What I wanted to do, there's catios that you could buy that you could attach to your window so that they could go in and out when they want. Yeah, declawing's not good. No, I wouldn't. You could also get these, like if you're worried about your cat scratching, you get like cat nail caps. I don't know how well they would work. We never put them on them. I couldn't see this being super comfortable for a cat. Like, look at their nails. How could that be comfortable? But if you're really worried about scratching, so we ended up buying a new couch, which was very expensive. I think it was leather or something, but it has 2 recliners. We were really worried about them scratching that. And then we bought 2 other like just single recliners that are more of a felt material. Mocha sometimes puts her nails into mine. She never touches Chantel's. I don't know. I don't really care. Whatever. As long as they don't touch the more expensive one, I'm fine with it. Put their nails in it. It's all good. We could always buy more furniture. What I mean is if I need a specific PoE adapter. Nope. Oh, yes, you would. You would need a PoE adapter that could do 10 gig, which I don't even know if, are there any PoE adapters that do that? PoE injector 10 GB. Yeah, you need a PoE injector that has a 10 gigabit network interface attached to it. Most of them only do, I mean, this one showing right here has a 2.5 gig. You have to actually look at what PoE ratings they do too. This does PoE and PoE plus. I don't know if they have a 10 gig PoE injector. I haven't used one. Maybe somebody else has. Would you ever consider doing an updated setup for the UDM Pro with the new 2.x or 3.0? So I've already, I mean, it's going to be the exact same as my UDM SE. Just see UDM SE. Look at that picture. Chiseled jawline. What happened? Okay. UDM SE. UDM. Did I do a full build in 23 already? Unifi 2023. I think I did. I don't know. It's going to be the same though, because the OS is exactly the same. I will do updated videos when when they come out with the patches like 2.5 and 3.0. I will do videos showing what's new in the UDM Pro for that. I don't know if I'll do a full updated video. I'll probably just link people to the other one that I have. No, we're not declawing. No. I wouldn't do that. No, we're good. We did get them spayed though. It was when we first got Mocha, she was, I forget how old she was. Anyway, she was making these weird sounds like, I forget, I don't even know what they call it. And I'm like, you know what? We got to bring her to the vet. The first vet we brought her to said she was constipated. So they had to do, you know, figure that out. And after they gave us whatever medicine for it, a week went by. She was still doing it. We took her to 3 vets. The third vet said, the other vets don't know what they're doing. This cat is in heat. You need to get her fixed. It was horrible. If you've ever had a cat when they're in heat, it was not fun. I have 6 cats and a bunch of scratching posts. No issues. Yeah, as long as you have scratching posts, they're pretty good. Most of the PO injectors pass through whatever speed. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I have 5 G4 Pros and want to add a camera to the front of my property line mounted in fake birdhouse. I don't want to use a expensive camera, but the Plex is never available. Any other options for license plates? Oh, license plate is a whole different ball game. The only one that, I mean, Ubiquiti does have the AI bullet that actually does the license plate captures. But if you're wanting that type of clarity, you're having to buy, especially 30 feet away. I don't even know what you'd use. You're gonna have to spend some money on a good camera, like a 4K or the AI bullet, which is $399. Kim, good afternoon. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why you would need a 10 gig anyway. I mean, that's it. Unless they do have some access points that are 2.5 or 10 gig. That could be the reason there. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff going on in the. I don't know who else goes through these community posts. I always look at them all the time. It's a good place to keep informed about new things that are happening with Ubiquiti. All right, 5 more minutes. Ask your questions. If you have any. If you don't, we'll end it, but let me just see here. So I'm trying to keep my videos scheduled to Tuesdays, Thursdays. And the reason for that, I stream Sundays. So then we have a break Monday, Tuesday's a video, Wednesday, then Thursday's a video, and then we go back on Sunday. So. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody else? There was a community post that I posted on. The person was just flat out complaining about something. I forget what it was. It might have been a UNVR or lack of support with Ubiquiti. I think people need to realize when you're buying Ubiquiti, the reason why there's a lack of support, if you want full-on service support like TAC, you're going to end up paying a crap ton of money. The reason why there's support, I mean, not to say that their support still shouldn't be, you know, replying within 7 days or something like that. The reason it's not good is because of the price points. Like, you're not going out and buying a firewall for $500 anywhere else. This is Canadian, mind you. US would be $399. So that's kind of why the price points are so low, but you shouldn't just expect to plug it in and for it to all work. Most of their stuff is plug and play though. Like the majority of it, you could do it. Yeah, I probably should do another giveaway eventually, yeah. Synology does, but I think they were looking. Synology does license plate. Well, it's more the camera that does license plate recognition. Like I have this Amcrest AI, AI camera. Actually, somebody reached out to me. Uniview? Would people be interested in seeing Uniview videos? Anyway, I bought one of these AI. It does face detection and plate detection, which is kind of cool, but I haven't really played around with it too much. Something I'm tempted to do someday is replace my janky Wi-Fi setup for my smart stuff. TP-Link E, I don't know what this one is. I mean, TP-Link Amada isn't, if you don't want to break the bank, they're decent. Oh, is that what you're using now? So that's a Wi-Fi range extender. They don't work amazing. Do you try to enable traffic management rules to block selected domains, but the rule is activated only when switching failover? I haven't tried that. I don't have, in Canada, we don't have the LTEs, unfortunately. I've worked on some of the LTE stuff, but just with some clients. Oh, you were just curious if it would pass through. I don't know. I haven't tried them. I don't use PoE injectors. Rarely ever do I use it. Can a UDMSE handle 40-ish APs and roughly 800 clients? Probably not. Like, yeah, you'd have to look at that calculator. Like, I have a client with like 65 or 70 U6LRs, but we're on a cloud controller. Or I'm using Hostify for it. Well, it says you could do up to 75 APs. But here's the thing. You turn on VPN, it goes up. You turn on threat management, you're done, right? So if you want to use that, you couldn't have threat management turned on. You could probably do something else threat-wise, but when you're buying into the Ubiquiti ecosystem, you're kind of wanting it all in that one pane of glass instead of having multiple different applications to do your IDS, IPS, and then, doing your routing and switching. Wi-Fi extender that happens to be in AP mode. I remember I did a video. This was going back when I first started my channel a couple of years ago. I did a video, I think, on a Wi-Fi extender. Oh, what was it for? I think it was for a Hikvision NVR. So if you couldn't get a cable to your Hikvision NVR, use one of these extenders that had an Ethernet port into it so that you could remotely access it. I was just trying to figure out ideas. It worked, but I mean, they don't work amazing. I've had great success with the support that I've received. I have too, but I don't know if that's... I don't know. I don't know if that's because I post Ubiquiti videos, but people seem to be... Every time I post something in support, it's like right away that I get it. I just did one for a client. It was for... And this wasn't on my Mac Telecom account either. It was for like a Access Reader Pro. The RMA went through that day. It was crazy. I'm using a Wi-Fi range extender to use the Ethernet port on it. I have a government computer that will not connect to the Wi-Fi. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the only reason I would use one of those is, well, obviously if you can't get our physical cable. But if I'm doing something, I'm gonna be. If I need to do mesh, this is what I'd use. The beacons. You have to already have a Unifi Wi-Fi access point. The problem with the mesh, which would be cool if they did an updated one, even though this is brand new. If they had an Ethernet port on the bottom of these, that would be great because these actually work decently well compared to like the Wi-Fi extenders that you posted in chat there. Let's see. And we're gonna see, like I've done videos on TP-Link Deco mesh systems. They worked all right, and we'll see how this Asus one works. That might be the video that it comes out on Thursday. We'll see. If Ubiquiti comes out with some cool things this week, we'll end up doing more videos on that. I have a Ubiquiti in-wall with a Wi-Fi 6, but need more, and they've been sold out. Is there any other model? Probably not. Like you could get this one, but this is the Wi-Fi 5 version of it. Let's see, dude. I don't know where you live, but I'm just gonna assume US. Oh yeah, that came out. I wonder. Oh no, I can't do a review on it. It only works with AT&T. Oh no, it doesn't. These are unlocked, aren't they? I wonder. Removable AT&T data only nano SIM. I wonder if they could work with. Oh. No. I thought these ones were supposed to be unlocked. Are they not? What was I doing? Oh, hold on a sec. So yeah, you only have two options really. You have this one right here. I don't even know why they're selling these ones anymore. I thought these ones were end of life. Yeah, but you could get, I mean, if you want a Wi-Fi 5 one, this one would be what I'd go with while waiting for the 6. I'm a home network. Would threat management slow your internet, or you could still do 3.5 gigabit routing? That's like VLAN to VLAN routing as well as internet routing. Well, it depends what console you're using too. So you'd have to look that up. Like the UDM Pro, UDM SE, it could do 3.5. You're in New York, so New York, you're gonna have to just wait till the store gets them, or find a vendor. I think in the States you have something like Streakwave that you might be able to buy it through. But anyway, I am gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for coming by. You want to hit that like button on the way out. Thank you for all the super chats and just for being here. I will be live again next Sunday at 11 a.m. EST. Watch out for, I'll have 2 new videos of some sort out this week. But thank you again for being here, and I'll talk to you later on. Take care.